Really ask yourself that question. Will you finally quit watching porn in 2025? It's the start of the new year, and everyone's making these bullshit New Year's resolutions that they do for 3, 4 weeks, then February 1st comes and they give up. They try and lose the weight, they lose a few pounds, then they put it back on. They try and quit porn, do it for a few weeks, and they quit. You know how it is. Maybe your parents make these promises to themselves. You might have done it in the past and you just don't stick to them, right? You get the motivation at the start of the year and then it gets a bit hard and you're like, yeah, forget this, do it next year. And you just stay in that loophole and it keeps you depressed, and you look back at the year and you're like, I wish I'd have just carried on with the weight loss, with the quitting porn, quitting video games, making a business, whatever. I wish I'd have just carried on, because continuing doing these bad habits has not made me any happier, any more fulfilled, hasn't got me closer to my purpose and my goals. So why did I do it? Like, if I'd have just carried on with the things that meant a lot and that would benefit in my life, like making a business, quitting porn, losing weight, I'd be so much happier at this point in my life and I'd be so much further ahead. So remember this idea, at the start of this year, and ask yourself if this is going to be the year you finally quit porn. Now, it won't be easy, but I'm willing to help you. All my videos are online, okay? You can just watch them for free. And my porn course, which I'll tell you about soon, these videos that I'm going to continue making are going to make quitting porn as easy as possible for you. Only if you're willing to put in the work, though, okay? If you're not willing to put in the work, then don't bother watching me, okay? But if you actually want to quit and understand it's going to be a hard road, just watch my videos and I can help you. Because I went from someone who watched it every single day to someone who I just don't even think about porn anymore. It's disgusting, and I'm just a normal guy. I'm 19 and I quit porn, right? And with my advice, I can take you from my A to B easier than I did, okay? So let's hope this year is going to be the year you finally quit porn. Now, the biggest tip I can probably give you, the tip that has helped most people I've given the most, it's been the most impactful, is get off NoFap, right? If you don't know what NoFap is when you pretty much go cold turkey, no porn, and you try and go for a streak of like 30 days or whatever, okay? So you go 30 days without watching porn, and then you get some kind of benefit, you start flying or whatever bullshit. Now, the NoFap YouTubers tell you this. They give you like a timeline, like get to day 90, guys, and you'll get this, right? But they also say if you relapse once, you go back to day 1, okay? If you're on day 30 and you relapse once, you don't go to day 31 the next day, you go back to day 1. And that is telling your brain that you've lost all the progress. You've gone 30 days without fapping and you relapse once and you lose all the progress. That's what these guys tell you. And this is why you can't quit porn, because imagine the guilt and shame and just the shit feeling you feel when relapsing once and back to day 1. After 30 days of progress, you're back to day 1. That is terrible advice, because when you feel shit about that, you've lost all your progress, you're just going to relapse again and again and again on that same day, because, I'm still on day 1, guys. And that's bullshit, because the fat guy who's on a diet, if he eats clean for 30 days, and on the 30th day he eats a cheeseburger, are you going to tell him he's back to day 1 and he's put all the fat back on? Obviously not, right? It's obvious. No. It's the same with porn, right? You go 30 days without watching it, or 15 or whatever, you relapse once, so what? You're not back to day 1, you've just gone 2 weeks without watching porn, you've just gone a month without watching porn. I hope that makes sense to you. So what do you do instead of this shitty ass NoFap bullshit? You do less fap, is what I call it. Pretty much, you don't go cold turkey to 0. You just fap less than you did last month. Let's say last month you did it once a day. You watched porn once a day. So in a month, that's 30 times. This month, you're not going to go to 0, okay? You've got addiction. You're not going to go straight to 0. Not many people can do that. Instead, you're going to go to 27 times or 25 times. This way you can still watch porn. It's still easy on your mind, right? But you're still making progress. From 30 to 27 to 24 to 21 to 18 to 15. And within a few months, you'll have quit porn. No, it's not this quick fix like, oh, quit porn in 2 weeks, guys. No, you've built this addiction up from years of just fapping, right? It's going to take a while to quit, but this way it's the easiest and most simplest way to quit. And if you think this is bullshit and it's going to take too long and you want to try and fast track it and get onto NoFap, get to day 150 and get these benefits, go ahead, do that. Fail, then you'll be back at this video in 2 months from now, okay? Or just start from today. Make 2025 the year you actually follow through with your promises to yourself, stop lying to yourself, and actually quit this disgusting habit of porn. You're going to fail some months. Maybe your goal is to fap 15 times that month. You do it 17. You're going to fail, but just remember you're on a good path. Don't beat yourself up about it. And it is what it is. Just move on to the next day. And be grateful you're on this path, because you will eventually quit porn. I hope this helped. All the tips that I can give you are in my porn course, top link in the description if you're interested. All my practical tips, all my mindset tips that make it very easy to quit porn. If you're interested in that, then check it out. I hope this video helped you. Watch my other videos to get free tips, free advice to make this porn journey of yours as easy as possible.